Hey everybody, this is Rubix and we are doing our first recreation video, and today we are going to be doing Big Thunder Mountain. Yes, this will be my first recreation in a long time since, Splash Mountain and my ill-fully fated Pirates of the Caribbean recreation, which I will hopefully get to eventually if Planet Coaster ever decides to put the boat ride, but I have full faith that they will. So we're gonna do something that I didn't do in my last recreation in Splash Mountain, is do a little bit of a tour, I guess, kind of a how it's made kind of thing. And yeah, this is actually, as you can kind of see in the background, no mountain, no Thunder Mountain yet, but we do have the queue area and the little splash area. I'm not saying too much, but as for what we do have the station, the queue area. And you can see a little bit of Rainbow Ridge over there on the horizon. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and check it out piece by piece, slowly taking in all the scenery. And of course, we're gonna start out with a nice entrance. And of course, we have the fast pass. You can see right there in the distance, and standby, of course. Taking this wanted poster just to have the what do you call that? Rules, I guess, or safety stuff, spiel, and then the height marker. So it's just there for placement, maybe until we can they either have something that looks something like safety and security, I guess, kind of stuff, or maybe we can make our own eventually. UGC, Frontier, hopefully. But you know what, before we get to that, I kind of liked building with these pieces instead of like making my own UGC pieces. It's kind of fun finding little pieces that'll fit or at least look like the ride. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to first person view here. Yeah, hopefully I don't have any peeps yet, so we're gonna have them later, but I kind of want to go slowly. Check it out here. All right, so of course we can either go fast pass, we can go standby. So I'm just gonna go standby. And I love how in Planet Coaster they can hug the terrain, the pathways. Oh, that's just beautiful. You can finally have like little rough, rugged terrain. It's a little too rough there, but the limits of the pathway still, but you know what? It's still pretty cool. And of course, there's an option. Don't know if you guys know, but of course, there's an option in paths. It's all here, from settings to advanced settings, where you don't have the curve supports or the curb or anything like that. And if you need to want to hug the terrain, it's right here. Curve slopes. Just click that on, and then the terrain will follow, or not the terrain. The pathway will follow the terrain. So a little bit of a tutorial going on here too, not only a little tour. So anyway, on with that. Hopefully you guys learned something. We're gonna go on. Nice lighting. I love the lightings in this game. Alright. And we're gonna go under this precarious rock. Now, the only thing that I don't like is that the train tracks, or at least not, yeah, the train tracks, the ride itself, it's got a pretty big bounding box, so you can, or what do you call that? Hitbox, there we go. So you can kind of see right here, I had to compensate. I wanted to like cover this up completely, but no, there's a bounding box there. We can't do that. So, fortunately, we have to just deal with that. There's also something missing up here. It's supposed to be beams. I'm going to be doing that eventually. Probably in the next one, you'll see that. And we're getting close. We can see Rainbow Ridge right up there. We see one of the trains just idling in its block section. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Some nice little designs here. Oh, I didn't notice that. I'm sorry, but that's a nice looking moon. And going on forward, we can see this what do you call this, mechanisms inside there. If you go to the real Disneyland, there's like a conveyor belt just like this, but there's like little shovels or little trays, I guess. It's gonna be like the water to help it rotate. So in the inside, we're just gonna look inside here. It's really just nothing but like floating pieces just to make it look busy inside. Of course, when you're outside, you can't really tell, can you? No, they're not really floating in there. It's really working, right? Alright, you only build so much just to give the imagination. You're gonna have to go too much into detail. Even though sometimes I do go a little bit into detail, a little too much. And we're on to the Rainbow Ridge waterfall here. Nice looking area. And of course, we're moving on to the finale area. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and check this out later in the build. But you can see in the distance I did finish the track so I can test out a little something going on there, you know, those special effects, which we will get to later in this tour here. And we're gonna go over the bridge again. The lighting, it's beautiful. Nice little blue hue going on down there in the lake, or lagoon, pond, murky swamp. I don't know. And just gonna continue on forward there. Now I did kind of cheat here because, of course, there's no dual stations, and I had to kind of cheat. You can kind of see that it's supposed to go up this stairway. Of course, we can't do that because we can only do entrances and exits on both sides, or on either side, instead of this front side. That's what I would have done. But instead, we're gonna kind of cut through the mountain. I know there's these peeps are gonna run into these rocks, but ignore that, and it's literally gonna go right under the train tracks. Yeah, I know. That's sort of cheating. It doesn't look kind of good, but hey, we're trying to make it look exactly like it, and this is the only way I can compensate with the station. Alright, now, anyway, let's go to the station. Now then, a little thing I'm missing here, there's supposed to be some machinery here. I've already blocked the peeps over here. You can see, like, on this area, they're kind of blocked. They're supposed to be queuing up, but, you know, all they have is just a wall. People in the back won't be able to ride. That's the best seat. Poor little guys. Anyway, so yeah, I tried to compensate as much to make it look more just like the station. I'm looking for accuracy here, okay? So instead of functionality, so forget that. Forget that's not even there. And we're just gonna take in the station. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Yes. Yeah, I had to. Of course, this is two pieces. I had to kind of slip them close together. Let's try and edit this building. We can see here that it's just two pieces. Kind of like how it frames the M there. I don't know why. But yeah, there we go. That's how that one works. And then we're going to eventually, in the next build, we're going to go in there. We're going to check out the first dark ride section, Rainbow Ridge. Nice little details here. And we're going to zoom up. We're going to show that this is a dual station. And you can see that, yeah, I actually used little bits and pieces of train tracks, or even the ride. These aren't scenery pieces. These are pieces of a ride. And what I basically did is went to the blueprints, saved out. Did I save it or did I delete it? I think I deleted it because I didn't need it anymore. Well, what I did, we can go ahead and do this. We can love this. We can, let's see. We'll save that as a blueprint real quick. Save that out. Save train track. And then just whatever, ESDF. The family. Sure, why not? Create blueprint. And then all you gotta do is go back to your blueprints. Go, let's see, where are you? Where are you? I know I just saved you. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. It's a little too far away. Okay, let's get out of first person here. Place it anywhere you want. And voila, you can actually edit it however you want. And then keep that as a piece for like just scenery. You don't have to worry about it being a ride, even though it kind of keeps telling you in the notifications. Fake track has not been tested. Well, no crap, it hasn't been tested because there's no station. It's only there for scenery. Jesus. Okay, let's go ahead and delete that. And you know the secret of the dual stations here. Okay, so yeah, we can actually see a little bit more out here. Nice little sections there. Nice little beautiful queue area. Okay, and then before we go ahead and test out the ride, check out that nice little effect there. We're gonna go ahead and check out Rainbow Ridge. A nice little details, and then yeah, we did. I tried to make the smaller, or the ones at the back, a little bit smaller than the ones at the front. Of course, that's called force perspective, theme park magic wizardry. Even here, you can tell that this one's not fully tall enough. You can see the door. It's kind of like the doorknob's right there. But yeah, that's a little bit. That's how I tried to do it. Try to get a little bit of force perspective. Try to make the stuff in the back a lot smaller. If you can see, like in the back here, not that much to walk through. Yeah. So it's a little bit of a tip there if you're gonna build some stuff. Make sure to do force perspective. It's like a theme park staple. Alright, we are finally, I think we're finally done just touring the whole area. Now we're going to go ahead and do the final, check out the final special effect here. Let's go ahead and test out this ride. Go on then. Whoa, oh, too far, too far. No, I didn't want to do that. Just going to see the ride from this perspective here. There we go. And then we're going to go down, check out the special effects shot. And then I guess while we're waiting for the ride, of course you can see the T-Rex, the T-Rex bones, of course made of bones here from the pirate set. And of course I love the what do you call that? The primitive pieces. Trying to make it as close to a T-Rex as possible. And of course this is a bit of a cheat as well. It's supposed to be arcing over the track, but instead it looks like rib cages fully. Couldn't find any other pieces that would at least look similar. So instead, let's see if we're making sure we're testing before we go on. There it is. There we go. Alright, let's just go ahead and check it out first. There we go. There's the splashdown. Sweet. Oh yeah, but anyway, these are the whale bones. The whalebone arc. So just went ahead and just placed it in there. Just so it looks like very rib cagey. Alright, well I guess that'll have to do it for this episode. I'm going to do one final pan out. And yes, this currently will be in the Steam Workshop. You guys can check it out. Go ahead and go delve deeper into the little bits of theming. Of course, we're going to go ahead and do the whole mountain eventually. And maybe I have an idea, since it's going to be like a lot of space. Maybe I might make its own little individual theme park called Thunder Mesa. I don't know. You never know. Maybe I'll just make the recreation itself, or maybe make it into a whole park. But that's it for now. Eventually the next episode we're going to go ahead and go probably to the first dark ride section and the first run before you get to the second lift hill. Alright, there we go, and that's it. Hope you guys like this little tour. See you guys in the next video.